Welcome to my channel. I am Ashna Setia and this is my channel Ashna TV, where I talk about my life in Japan. Today I will be talking about some tricks and tips how to learn Japanese faster. So here we go. Let's get started. Okay, I learned Japanese way long ago. When I was 17 years old, I started learning the basic. Then I came to university and then I learned Japanese there. A lot of people comment on Instagram posts like, are you living in Japan? How did you learn Japanese? Are you living in Japan? How did you learn Japanese? I get these questions a lot. So here's your answer, guys. I learned Japanese in my university. In my first year, all we do is we learn Japanese. And that's how I learned Japanese. That's it. So while I was studying Japanese, I figured out some tricks which helped me learn Japanese actually faster. So I thought I would share it with you guys and all the people who are studying out there to learn Japanese faster. I know it's very hard and difficult. I used to cry when I used to learn Japanese. Oh my god. So the number one is if you are learning Japanese, or if you want to learn Japanese, you need to know that Japanese has three main ways of reading and writing. The first one is Hiragana, the second one is Katakana, and the third one is Kanji. So you need to know Hiragana and Katakana first, Kanji is later, but Hiragana and Katakana first to start learning the basic of Japanese language. And if you don't know, you cannot study like any other language. So how I learned Japanese Hiragana and Katakana faster is, the number one first trick is I drew them. Like I used to like drawing long time ago. So what I did is I used to do a little bit of calligraphy and I used to paint them. I painted them in really big posters and I put them on my wall. I put them Hiragana and Katakana and wrote below the letter, I wrote the reading of those characters, which helped me a lot. Every time I used to wake up, I used to just watch it and then get out of my bed. I read it in some article that if you wake up or before to go to sleep, if you see something, it helps you memorize more faster. So I did that and I swear I learned Japanese Hiragana and Katakana in 1 week. I used to remember everything. That helped me a lot, and I think that will help you a lot, like instead of writing them again and again in a notebook, which is really boring. The second trick is use posties, or if you call them stickies, like this one. You can draw the character whichever you're finding difficult and put them on your wall. That will also help you learn vocabulary. And I'm telling you, my whole dormitory room was filled with these posties. Like people used to be like, wow, it's like a museum. Not museum, but yeah, it was like filled with all of these. But it used to really help me. I even put it in my toilet, so I watched them and all the time. The third trick I used to, so the third one is like when you start learning Kanji. I know Kanji is the most hated thing of all. It makes my life difficult, but my teacher made it easy for me by giving me these flashcards. I don't know if you get them in India, but try to find them. Or like you can use another flashcard also that teacher gave me and she told me to use this. What I used to do is I used to write the kanji in the front, and behind I used to write the reading of it, and I used to test myself. So I used to like, okay, this is okay, shukudai, rugaku, noboru, like this. And I used to like, if I used to make a mistake, I used to put some stickies here so I know this words or this kanji is weak. So what happens with this is it benefits you in two ways. It helps you learn kanji and it also helps you remember all the vocabulary. So this one is really helpful. Trust me, I used to get good marks in kanji because of this. So yeah, going to the third, I don't know, I forgot the count, third or fourth, I don't know. So what happens when you're learning Japanese, if you're going to a class, the class will only teach you the rules, the letters, how to read, how to write, what grammar goes where. But the class will never teach you how to speak and communicate with other people. When you go out in that real world and you have to speak the language, actually it gets really difficult. I learned in 1 year, but I spoke in 2 years. This is because I was really shy and I didn't really know how to like talk. Like those Japanese people used to talk in different way what I learned from the class. I was like super easy Japanese level, but it was really difficult. So what I did is I started I pushed myself in working in a Japanese environment, which forced me to speak Japanese. So while listening to them, the way they talk, I also learned how to talk Japanese. So that helped me how to construct the sentences and talk properly in Japanese with other Japanese people. And this is only if you're living in Japan. But if you're not living in Japan and you can't do a part-time job where you cannot speak Japanese, what you can do is you can watch TV shows and try to put like subtitles. Like watch an English TV show but have Japanese subtitles. This will help you understand how to really talk with other people. And the best advice I would like to give you all is try to talk. If you don't talk and if you stay shy and like always like nah, I'm gonna make a mistake, don't be worried about the mistake. It's okay. And especially if you're in Japan, Japanese people are really sweet. They'll always correct you. They will never make fun of you. So don't get worried like they'll make fun of me. I'm like, oh god, oh no, just forget, just put that away. Just make yourself like, okay, does not matter, I'm gonna go and speak. Trust me, I made a fool out of myself so many times. Sometimes I realized, wow, I was speaking wrong Japanese for a very long time. But that's okay. Like I learned now and I'm good. I can like survive in Japan. So yeah, these were all the tricks and tips from me to you. If you're learning Japanese, try using these tricks. I think this will help you. And if you really like any of the tricks or my tip, comment down below so I know if it helped you or not. Yeah, if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, please, if you like it then only, and share it with your friends who are also learning Japanese. If they don't know my channel, they will also know these tips and tricks. So yeah, until then, see ya, bye, good night.